You know, I bet you right now, Lester and Ian are watching and they're like, they're in shock. That is like the extent of our acting.
But yet sweet as a Johnny Rancher, kept me so high she had more grapes than Alexander. Goody like gumdrops, like Lil Wayne. She wanted to lick me like a lollipop.
I honestly didn't think that it would make me cry so much.
You were crying vociferously.
What up, YouTube? This is Nate from thriftdweller. You see this guy over here, 64BitMatthew. I'm actually going close to his neck of the woods. He's about 2 hours away from us at thriftdweller here. I have a work conference that I have to go to, so I'm just packing up. Thought I would share the post desk setup.
This is the before shot. And just like magic,
I really have to fix up the cable management system, get this thing flowing properly. However, I just did this the way it is now because I needed to get ready for my trip. But basically, this is how it's going to be. Got the laptop here set up, connected to the television here. This whole station here, the plan for this is going to be a capture area. Probably I might change over depending how much capture stuff that I would do, but I really want to do more Let's Plays and everything like that on the channel. So when I'm sitting here, you will see this behind me, which I think will make a good backdrop for the channel. These shelves are going to be with the camera equipment up there, and I don't know what I'm going to do with that shelf yet. The music on deck for my trip, from my recent trip to the States, I picked these up. Excited to listen to this, especially Spice One. Lester introduced me to the world of hardcore hip-hop growing up, so of course I got to get the advance. I started playing this on the GBA, however, with the small screen, this game becomes really annoying. Of course, it won't focus on it, right? Why don't you focus? Focus! Anyways, this is not fun on this. This is probably good for the GBA player and the GameCube. The game I want to take with me, so when I'm lonely in my room, I can play. I think this is the game. I really want to get these games out of my backlog. Phantasy Star Collection. Anyways, I better get ready to go.
gotta gas up before I go. Let's get some snacks.
Cause candy like cane, all my sweet tarts know that my blow pops a whopper. And this peppermint stick get hard as a gobstopper. Got a girl that good and plenty, made me 100 grand. Cause the milk does melt in your mouth and not your hand.
Oh my god. Okay, even before I get to my hotel, there's Valley Village right here. That's funny. I guess I have to go here first, right? You may have seen this on previous trips to Brandon. Well, that was a big disappointment. Anyways, I kind of know where I'm going. My GPS conked out on me halfway here. So, I gotta find my hotel. But, you know, looking on the bright side, you get to have a tour of Brandon with me. I got lost, but I found a pawn shop. I remember where I am now. Thank God. And I remember that pawn shop is. That woman gave me a weird look. So I had to stop recording because she was looking at me talking to my camera. I know where I'm going. Nice. Checked in. My wife always makes me check for bed bugs. I guess you should always check for bed bugs in your room. So I gotta go do that first before I actually bring in all my luggage. On drive. Where you headed?
7.
7. Ooh, you got a nicer suite.
Well, how do you know?
Well, 7's higher. You get a better view.
Well,
Brandon.
what's the view? What's
There we go. Really? Okay, where are the lights for this room? It's so dark. Look at my view. I have a feeling they painted this view. I get to creep on people up here. This is really what I have to look at. It's like I literally got to turn on every individual light fixture. I like lights. I never started sleeping in the dark until my wife, like I got married. I'd always sleep in full light TV on. So I'm unpacked, ready to go to 64BitMatthew's house. I downloaded the directions onto my phone. However, since you're probably sick of road shots already...
But yet sweet as a Johnny Rancher kept me so high she had more grapes than Alexander.
All natural footage.
Wow. This is so natural entrance. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. We've been talking already for like hours.
Yeah.
This is
Hours
totally
upon
nothing.
hours.
So, where's all your N64 games?
Looking a little bare in here.
I don't see. Are they in a box somewhere?
You can search for them, but you're probably not going to find them.
Why is that?
Well, I might have sold some stuff there, Nate.
That is like the extent of our acting. So, what's up? You sold your collection 64-bit Matthew.
Some of it. Most of it. I got an offer that was pretty much retail or above value. And a large portion of it I just wasn't even playing because I'm so busy with family and work. So I took the money, I ran, and I still have some stuff. Like I still have all, like, so many systems.
Yeah.
All the controllers. I still got a few collector's things like the chainsaw. And then that shelf, my new game plan, and it's kind of like my final collecting thing,
Yeah, I'll go closer.
is that I'm going to do a system per, like, little shelf here.
Yeah.
And once that's full for the system, that's it. And unless I come across a new one that I want, then I'll swap one out, kind of put it in. But I want to keep it minimalistic and just the ones I really enjoy playing.
Wow, because it used to be over here. You used to have an N64 complete loose cart collection.
It used to take up a fair bit of space. And then before that, I had a whole room full of stuff. That's when stuff was cheap and easy and fun to collect.
I already knew he sold his collection, but I mean, you should have seen the reaction when I came. His wife told me that, oh yeah, he sold it all.
Yeah.
And I literally was like...
I forgot that I never actually told anybody.
Because I was looking around, I was like, oh, it's got to be around here somewhere. I look behind the bar. It's nowhere. I was like, oh, maybe it's boxed up. No, he sold it.
Yeah.
Now
I
he's just
sold it and never
Matthew.
really looked back. Yeah. So yeah, I'll still have games because like once this is full for each shelf, I'll probably
Yeah.
have like 300 games. And my philosophy is if I can't find a game within 300 games across like 10 or 11 systems, I'm not really in the mood to game.
We'll talk about it tomorrow more, I think, because we're going to hang out tomorrow. But,
Yeah.
like, honestly, it is a little overrated to have a large collection because most of the time you don't play half of what you got. And so I was saying, me too. I got offers for my collection. Still weighing heavily on my heart and mind.
Yeah. It's just become so different than when we started.
Yeah.
When games were like $1 each and it was fun to collect. Now it's just such a seller's market. Like it's just so pricey. You're not gonna find stuff cheap anymore.
So
Especially
I keep looking at my.
and especially because I moved to a rural area. There's nothing here. So unless I want to pay retail for everything,
Let's take
I'm just gonna collect what I want, and then I'm still sitting with.
So this is what you wanted, you said, right? Like these are the ones you still wanted.
I have about space for 2 more N64 games. So I went from 296 to about 16.
Look at that. But you got Bad Fur Day. You like Paperboy?
Yeah, actually, there's a few in here that some people would scratch their heads about. Paperboy is really fun. Those ones everyone knows about.
Well, Harvest Moon is apparently.
That's a really fun one.
That's
this is a really, really good game. One of the
Road Rash?
this one and this one are probably the 2 of the most
What is this one?
underrated
Destruction
games.
Derby?
Yeah, that is a really fun 4-player game. Same thing with Road Rash. It's fun single player or 4-player. So I'm still going to have a lot that I want to play. It's just I'm just going to have some extra money to take the family on vacation or put in a new hobby or
But
whatever.
plus you can get it emulated now, right? Jeez. But if you want to see his full room tour, you go to 64BitMatthew on YouTube.
That was before everything's gone.
Still, just pretend.
It'll be a really
But
quick one.
when
now.
you watch it, skip the 64 stuff because it's not here anymore.
Just cut it off at that point.
But look, you still got your other things here.
Yep.
You got your Star Wars, because I remember you said you love Star Wars.
Yeah, I got some Star Wars Lego. These 2 are actually these 4 ships, and these 2 are the ones I had when I was a kid. Those are like I found those back at my parents' home.
Nice.
So I brought those.
You still have some over, like this. We were talking about this controller.
Yeah,
How
that was
much,
a newer purchase.
We want the GameCube version as opposed to the PS2 version, but this is still good.
It's cool. And then yeah, along the sides I got 4 controllers for each system for Game Gladiators.
Oh
when I have
yeah!
friends over.
Sorry, look at that Thrift
Oh, yeah,
Dweller
I didn't tell you
edition
that. I had that
GameCube.
sticker, so I was like, yeah, I'll put it on there.
That's exactly where it should be.
So yeah, like I still got the Dreamcast, the PS2, PS3, which plays PS1, N64, GameCube, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, imports, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. Like,
Yeah, you got lots of stuff.
and I have the Wii upstairs, so I still have more than enough systems, and I'll have more
You
than
know,
enough
I bet you
games.
right now, Lester and Ian are watching, and they're like,
That's
they're in shock.
Son of a bitch.
Like, I helped them get like at least a quarter of those games.
Sorry.
You still got these awesome posters here. You don't deserve these anymore, man.
Hey, yeah, you know, come collect those posters.
We're gonna repossess all this. You lost your card, and you still got these guys up here, which I really love. Those arcade marquees that you made into lights. Those are
Yeah,
always
I like
sweet. Hey, you got Nintendo over there too. Why are these here?
That's my buddy Caton's from Game Gladiators. I'm trying to get his NES working, and I cleaned all his games. and stuff for him.
Pretend you threw it out because it doesn't work, and Nathaniel will just leave. That.
Sorry, Caton.
No, that's awesome. Anyways, we had supper. Thank you very much for the hospitality.
Oh, no problem. It's always good seeing you.
Can't believe
It's fun
you.
having you over.
I'm still a little bit in shock, to be honest, but we were discussing about me selling my collection as well still. I know people are like, just sell it or shut up. Well, dude, if you said that.
Yeah. Mine was kind of actually just random. Just one day I kind of looked at it, and I was like, collecting's not the same as it was. It was a fun ride, but at this point, I'm not
It was a
picking
fun
up
ride.
anything more. I'm just going to grab what I want to play and cash out.
Well, you think about it,
and look back.
we collected that way. Because I was watching a random YouTube video, didn't know this guy, and I'm like, hey, he has a Speed Factor t-shirt, which is like a local racing group or store or whatever. And I'm like, hey, are you from Winnipeg? And he totally didn't answer me for like half a year.
I didn't see it for like half a
And
year.
I was
And
like,
then all of a sudden I see
yep.
this message, and I was like, maybe.
Depends, you stalker.
What's it to you? And then he's like, I got a Legend of Zelda complete in box for you. You want that? And I was like,
Was that how
yeah,
it
that's what I
started?
do. Yeah, because you offered it. It was like $10, $10 or $15.
Oh yeah, I gave it to you
Complete in
for dirt
box.
cheap.
Yeah. And then since then, all we did was just give each other stuff
Yeah.
for free or dirt cheap.
Actually, I have a package a gift package I left at home in Winnipeg, so you have to pick it up in Winnipeg. But anyways, yeah, check out 64BitMatthew on YouTube. I think I gotta head off because I gotta get to work.
Yeah, my son's calling me, so I gotta head out. So.
Goodbye,
But
everybody.
we might see each other tomorrow as well. So
Yeah, I'm
we'll
gonna
see if
game
there's
hunt
footage
without.
from that.
I'm gonna try to game hunt before you get in town.
That's okay. I'm not really collecting anymore. So
There you go. Thank goodness. You heard it here, folks. I get first dibs.
yeah.
All right, buddy.
See ya.
Let's see. You sold your collection. Have you looked back since?
Nope.
Should I sell my collection?
You should.
You're sounding like Lester. The first ever Thrift Dweller edition of Gaming Gladiators.
Pipes or?
Sure. Oh shoot, no!